From Carlisle, Pennsylvania, where we all bleed green, we present a Carlisle Sports Backers production.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Carlisle Football Show. Here with head coach Josh Oswald. Coming to you live from the Rustic Tavern. Sorry about the delay. We had some technical issues we had to work through, but we are here. All right, first off, we're gonna talk to you a little bit about last week. Heard dropped a tough game to a very, very good State College team. Final in that one was 40-21. State College jumped out early. They did an onside kick. Went in for a score to go up 7-0. Next possession for the Herd, it was a fumble. State College goes in again, up 14-0 with 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes into the game. All right, Carlisle did manage to come back, tied up. Still ended up going into the half down by a couple of scores. With that loss, it drops the Herd's overall record to 2-2 and puts them 0-1 in the mid-pen. All right, Coach Oswald, your thoughts about last week's game with State College, the start, how the kids fought back, and just what you think the turning point was in the third quarter.
Well, first off, I was proud of the kids and how they responded to a 14-0 deficit early in the game. Give up that onside kick was a little disappointing, especially when we reminded them that look, watch for something crazy. They always have something up their sleeve. They capitalized on an onside kick. They got the ball. They scored. We fumbled the ball away on the opening drive of our offensive set on the second play. They scored off of that, and most of the yards were gained on a trick play. We're down 14-0. Thank you. We're down 14-0 early, and we responded at the beginning of the second quarter. Early in the second quarter, we're tied 14-all. You look at the closing minutes of that second quarter. I guess it's not the closing minutes, but right after we go to tie it up 14-all, we give up a huge kickoff return down inside the 10. And they capitalize on it. They go up 21-14. And, we get the ball back. It's not a big deal. We're down 7. Later in the second quarter, Eric punts the ball out of bounds, and we get a stupid personal foul that puts them in good position. And they end up going up 13 points going into the locker room at halftime, and that put us in a little bit tougher situation than what we needed to be. I mean, going into the locker room at 7 down, I would have been okay with especially with how we played early on. But we cannot afford to go into the locker room with such a big deficit when you're playing a program the caliber of State College.
Right. Totally agree. Seems as though that's happened a couple of times this year where the Herd has had to fight back to get back into the game. They've done that, and special teams, and it's happened a couple of times where it's been a kickoff, a big kickoff to actually jumpstart the other team. And the particular instance that you're talking about, that return was taken back to the 40. They got 2 personal fouls, which actually reduced that drive to 10 yards. So they ended up having to go 10 yards. So that was big. Them being up 27-14. What was the mindset of the kids at the half?
At the half, we basically addressed it and said, you guys got to stop defeating yourself. At this point, we gave them, I think we had 3 personal fouls in the first half.
Yes.
Like you said, it reduced that one drive by 10 yards. All they had to do was go 10 yards. When you got a back like Jordan Misher, you got a line like they do, all they had to do was impose their will. All they had to do was impose their will 10 yards to put it in the end zone. It puts our defense in a bad situation. It really screws up the momentum of the game because the reality is, if we would not have shot ourselves in the foot like we did in the first half, the momentum would have been on our side. If we would have went in at halftime regardless whether we were up or down or even tied, with the momentum. And the way that game started, that momentum was on their bench for right away. You know, it was heavy on their bench. So we just gotta play within our means, and we'll be fine. It's just we're getting in our own way right now.
Yeah, I could kind of sense from where I was on the sideline once.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good.
Good evening.
We're good.
Once we actually got back into the game, it almost seemed like a little bit of the air. It came out of State College a little bit, and I felt like, you know, okay, we withstood their initial punch. You know, onside kick. You know, they already used that up. The pass off the reverse, they already used that up. I'm thinking, okay, we're there, but you know, mistakes, not able to finish on a couple of plays, let them back in the game.
I honestly think that without that huge return on that ensuing kickoff, that it could have been a completely different game.
Absolutely.
You know, we can't put ourselves in situations like that in any game, let alone a game where you're playing a state college who's a seasoned program that's disciplined and they do the right things all the time.
Now, the opening drive of the second half, I think when they came out, they actually had the ball first. When they came out, we actually stopped them. We stopped them.
Nate Barnes had an interception.
Yeah.
We had the ball at like midfield. And we were in great position. We had the drive stall out, but they were still pinned deep, you know. Just tiny mistakes, guys not doing the right thing, doing routes, you know, running the routes right, or finishing blocks, or, you know, there's just some small things there. But that's what you're going to get in a game like that. It's the dumb mistakes, like the personal fouls and things like that put us in a bad way.
Gotcha. All right, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, I want to ask you a couple of questions about on the defensive side of the ball, talking about the run defense and the success that other teams are having against us on the running game. I want to figure out how much of a concern that is for you moving forward. We'll be back in a second.
We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. Pop a bottle. Let's get on right now. Smell that good on me, they gon' follow. Throwing money on her like she won the lotto. Really must be serious. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, go and bend it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being a loner. Young, but you know I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me sexy. Hey, white girls give me Becky. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold up. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Whoa, that thing fat, let's make a baby. Damn, come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Oh, girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots on my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these thoughts be acting so material. Hold up. Man, did you see her interior? Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we making noise. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we them boys. Hold on, we making noise. Hold on, we them boys.
All right, welcome back to the Carlisle Football Show, coming to you live from the Rustic Tavern here in Carlisle. Coach, I'm going to ask you a question related to the defensive side of the ball. First game of the year, we go up against Strawberries from Mechanicsburg. He goes for about 190 on us. Redland, Justin Johnson hits us for about, I think, 329 was actually what he got us for. And did okay against Southwestern. Actually did very well against Southwestern. I think we held them to 150 as a team on almost 40 attempts. Then we come back here at home against State College. Misher, who's a good back. Not taking anything away from him. He's a good back, but he still gets 210 yards on the ground. How much of a concern is it that we are really, really struggling as a team to get teams off of the field and really struggling in running defense?
Well, it's a concern. What it comes down to is getting 11 hats to the ball. It's unfortunate the first 4 weeks. The first week was probably the worst. Taking nothing away from Elijah Strawbridge, who's a good back, good athlete, did very well, had a good game. But we're more concerned about what everybody else is supposed to do and not doing our job. We're not tackling. On the defensive side of the ball, you got to have a mentality that you're going to do everything in your power to get that guy to the ground. At times we lack aggression. At times we lack with-itness and knowing what's going on. But the thing that's been upsetting Coach Naylor and myself the most is he has drawn up a scheme that puts these guys in positions to make plays, and they're not even in those positions to make plays because they are selfishly taking themselves out of the position. And their response in the film is, well, I saw that was open. I saw that I thought I should have went that way. They're not trusting it. And it's going to take some time. You see it at all levels. You see it in the NFL. You see it in college. You see it in high school. Where guys, it takes some time to buy into what they're supposed to do. Now, you guys don't see it because you saw Jordan Misher go over 200 against us last week. But I think I started seeing a change when we went down to Southwestern week 3. Although we lost, our defense started believing in the system, and they did a nice job. We gave up 17 points to a Southwestern offense. That's good, okay? But our offense put them in a bad situation. Special teams put them in a bad situation. They gave up 17 points. It is what it is, but they were making progress. Last week, they did a nice job. Again, special teams put them in a bad situation. Offense put them in a bad situation. All right. They held Jordan to 200 yards. Jordan had some scrappy, waste yards at some points. He's a good back. He will take advantage of missed assignments. He will take advantage of missed tackles. I think we're on the right track. We're trying to get the right guys out there to do it. It's just a mentality thing. It's a mentality thing. You got to want to throw your body out there and get the job done. And they're slowly getting there. I hope that we really need to turn it up for tomorrow night.
Yeah, getting back to that about Misher, when they were up 14-0, the defensive side came up with about 3 stops in a row.
Deshaun had a big interception, took us inside the 5 and really sparked that offense. Yep.
That allowed us to get back in and tied up at 14-all, and then it appeared that guys started to get banged up. We had some key guys get injuries. How big was that?
Well, at one point, I had Jordan Purcell